Hi everyone, it is your girl Francia, aka Franny B, and I wanted to jump online to talk about my brand new episode for Values Over Vanity. I just released it yesterday, and it's called Know Yourself. The reason why I decided to record that, I'm always journaling, but either way, I was journaling. Hi, whoever you are. I'm just talking about my brand new episode for Values Over Vanity. It's called Know Yourself. And I was journaling. I'm always journaling. I'm always meditating. I'm always like praying or doing something positive about with myself. And it came to me to talk about knowing who you are, knowing yourself. Because you know you better than anyone else. And when someone come to tell you who you are, you have to let them know who you are. And I'm here. Hi, Raquel. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had a chance to listen to my podcast, Values Over Vanity. If you didn't, just you have time. Anyways, I'm just gonna talk about it. It is about knowing yourself, and who know you better than you, right? Who know you better than yourself? So when people are telling you who they are, who you are, you let them know who you are and where you're coming from. And you don't have to be rude, and you don't have to attack. If you don't, like my last episode about your peace, you either answer it and let it go, or you either attack it and then you're going to get a response of attack. So when you know yourself, you don't have to attack anyone. You don't have to do anything outside of yourself, because you know what? If you start doing something that is not you, then that's not you. But either way, I'm not going to go off and on about that. Knowing yourself meaning appreciating who you are, appreciating your journey, all the trials and tribulations that you went through. You didn't went through those things for nothing. And I just posted something on my Instagram earlier about when you know who you are, most of the times you are overqualified for a lot of the things that you think that you deserve. And when somebody reject you, or a job reject you, or whatever happens where you feel like you're being rejected, know that you're being rejected for a reason, and stop trying to attack the person that is rejecting you. Just, you know what? That's a blessing in disguise. When people look at rejection as such a negative thing, and rejection to me is a blessing in damn well disguise. And we have to start stepping into our power and realizing sometimes we are overqualified for that relationship. Maybe we are overqualified for that job that we didn't get. Maybe we are overqualified for whatever. And you know what? That's how we have to start looking at ourselves, being overqualified for situations, and stop. Like, this is coming from a different perspective, because I've been along that line where I felt like I was rejected, and I felt like, you know what, I deserve that. I deserve that. Maybe God has something better for you, and you have to embrace that everything is happening for you for a reason. My next episode for Values Over Vanity is Everything Happens for a Reason. I'm not going to talk about that yet. I did recorded that episode, and that's going to be next Saturday. I think I put next Saturday. But everything happens for a reason. So when you have that in your mindset, that rejection happened to you because there's something else better for you, you're going to start moving different. You're going to start acting different. You know yourself. You know what you deserve. And if somebody tell you, no, you're not that, thank them. Instead of attacking them, thank them. Because that's how I'm moving. I'm moving from being authentic, right? Being authentically me is knowing what I deserve. I didn't know what I deserve. I didn't know my worth. Like, I told you, I didn't have a voice. I didn't like listening to my voice. I hated my voice. And from coming from not liking my voice to actually speaking on camera, not even liking how I look, to being on camera, to hi Paris, how are you? Having a podcast because I am speaking my truth, and my truth is that I am somebody. I'm worthy of the best, and it's not about me being cocky. It's about time that I started being cocky because I know my worth, and this is not to bring down anyone else, and this is not to tell anyone else that they're better, that I'm better than them. I'm just telling you that you are better too. You are great too. So when you start moving from a place of knowing who you are and knowing where you came from, the hell that you went through, 2020 like should tell you that, you know what, you are deserving of the best. You are special and you are unique, and that's what basically this episode on my podcast is about. I said, you ask yourself these three questions, because it's like ask and you shall receive. Because I started journaling and I started asking that question, who am I? And when I sit back and I wrote like, who am I? Hi Nina. Talking about my episode for values. Know who are you? Like, know yourself. When you know who you are, then you know what, you move different. And when you, like I said on my podcast, you ask yourself these questions, and just, you know what, even if you write them out, and the answers will come up, the answers will show up. So the first question is, ask yourself, who am I? Like, who am I? Like, if I had to talk about who am I could write a book, and so is you. You could write a book too. So everybody out here can write books, because everybody have a journey and everybody have a story to tell. So you don't think that, oh, this person is an author and blah, blah, blah. You read a story and that book might not even be good. And you're like, I can write a book. I can write a better book. So if you think that you can write a better book, write that book, because somebody out here is willing to listen to it. Sorry, I become so passionate about this because I want you to start being yourself. I want you to, hi Dion. I want you to tap into your power, tap into who you are. And you know what? You could be cocky, not too cocky, but you could be, you know your shit, you know yourself. So you know what? Just walk in your power. Walk in who you are, man. I'm telling you, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to wake up people, and I want to tell them, you know what? Step into your power. Know who you are. You came here for a reason. You forget the mission? Remember the mission. The mission is to love yourself, to be authentic, to stop letting people define who you are. You need to start telling people who you are. Start telling people, you know what, you got this. As I said, rejection is a blessing in disguise. When you think that somebody is telling you no, that you didn't get the job, I know that there's a better job out there, because I've sent people to jobs. And I'm telling you, I send people to jobs that people deserve better. I send doctors and lawyers that leave their country to come over here to Canada, and I had to send them to do general labor work when they know that they're doctors and lawyers in their country. I want to change that shit up. And I'm going to change that up with Authentically You Productions. I'm changing that. Because you know what? People deserve respect. And when you have a skill and when you have a talent and you want to take care of other people, and then these other people are telling you, no, you have to start from scratch. Well, you know what? It's either you start from scratch or you start from where you came from. You don't go down to the bottom when you already is at the top. I mean, you might have to go back and upgrade with these policies and procedures that are in Canada. But let me tell you right now, you can be exempted from a lot of shit. You can be exempted. Mom, my mom is talking. Yo, that Franny B have to come out once in a while. Like, I know I have to control myself. But you know what? When I'm passionate about the people that I'm serving, when I know that I'm here for a reason, and sometimes it's going to get rough, and sometimes I'm going to trigger some people, and sometimes I'm going to, make you think. Yes, Nina, I tell you, your book inspired me. You can. You can do it. If you tell yourself you can't, you're already feeling yourself. When you know that you can do something, when you know who you are, when somebody tell you, no, that job is not for you, thank them. Thank you very much for your day. Thank you. I know where I deserve. I know what I deserve. I know where I belong. And you know what? If you don't think I belong here, there's someplace else that I belong. Like, you need to, like, this is why I have to come on live and I have to talk to people, because sometimes, you know, I've walked a journey, and for 20 years I've been sending people out to work, and it was my job to send them out, because you know what, people, a job is stability, a job is security, and some people take pride in that job, and some people don't even like the job, but they had to go because they had to put food on the table, you know, they had to put a roof over their head for their family and their friends. And, you know, seeing the hurt in people's eyes, this is how I know that this is for me, because I tap into their energy, and I said, you know what, enough is enough. I walk away from my job, not knowing what the next step was, but I knew in my heart of hearts that God is not going to fail me, that he gave me this vision for a reason. He gave me this vision, and he is going to give me the people that I need to help me with this vision that I have. I'm here to shake up in HR. I'm here to shake up the policies. We put policies in place and then think it's so hard to break those policies. Who made the policies but you? Who makes these laws and these rules but us? And then we say, oh, the system is broken. If the system is broken, are you willing to change it? When are you going to step into that? When are you willing to change it? And you're not going to change it by bashing and all the negative energy. You're going to change it with love. You know what? Negativity went into that. You know what's going to break it apart? Love and unity. Recognizing that all of us are here on a journey. And if we see each other in ourselves, then and only then will we start to change who we are. Back to the original, back to the root of us, our core. Who am I? I can tell you who Francia Hurley is. Francia Hurley is nobody's fool. This was a long journey for me. This was a very long journey for me. And when I tell you, when you get to know who you are, trials and tribulations, you pat your back for those trials and tribulations, but because those shit made you stronger. Those things made you so strong. So don't be mad at your pain and your trauma. Don't be mad at the people that caused those things. Thank them. This morning I got up and I said a prayer and I said, thank you, God, for every single person that came into my life. Who I viewed as bad was not bad. That was a lesson. So when you realize that the people that came into your life that you thought that backstab you, that you thought that hurt you and harm you and pain you, that was just building your character. Those people were just building your character. And you know that something was done to you that was wrong. So are you going to go there and do wrong to other people? Or are you going to go and help society, heal society by talking about your experience? This is not a game, people. We are waking up for a reason. God is in control of my destiny. That means he's in control of your destiny. So you have to realize who you are. You have to ask yourself, who am I? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where do I want to go? Where did I come from? You come from pain, you come from trauma, but you also come from love. You come from values, you know. Remember the values that were instilled in you. Even though those values came with a lot of trauma. Like I have to go back to that, so because it's gonna resonate. Whatever I'm saying is gonna resonate with whoever it needs to resonate with. But when you know that you came from hardships, came from poverty, you came from a broken home, you came from wherever you come from, you're not there anymore. So it's up to yourself right now to make a choice. Either continue living in the past or build yourself up and use that past to move you forward in the future. What are your dreams? Hey, Carlos, how are you? What are your dreams? You went to work and you see something horrible in there that is going on in there. You're getting underpaid. When you know that you're underpaid, that means that that job is not for you. Get out. Come to me. Let me help you. I'm linking up myself with other agencies, other community partners. I'm going to help people find the job of their dreams because God is giving me the visions. So, you see, that's when you get to know yourself. You don't realize how powerful you are. That's why you have to get back to the core of yourself. The core value of yourself is love, unconditional love. Stop trying to find something that is already in you. Love is in you. Peace is in you. Respect is in you. Honor is in you. All those things are in you. You just have to be willing to wake them up. Shake them up. Wake up your spirit. Know who you are. What you deserve. And you deserve respect. You deserve love. But give yourself those things. Because people are going to come in and they're going to try to do a lot of shit to make your spirit, you know, come out of yourself. And you know what, I'm just saying, just know yourself. When you know yourself and you love yourself enough, then and only then can you honestly start truly living. Calling him, Dion, call him in, man. He's there waiting for you, you know. Man of your dreams are there, is right there. Like, you don't even realize he's looking at you and you're looking at him. I know, I don't want to go on and on and on, but please, I know, I already recorded a couple of more episodes for Values Over Vanity, but for this episode, as I said, know yourself. Go back to the root of yourself. Know what you deserve. Know that you are worthy. Know that life is worth living. Step outside the box that you have created for yourself. If that box is filled with fear, ask God to make you fearless. Ask the universe to make you fearless. Whoever you're serving today, whoever that you pray to, ask them to make you fearless. Ask them to allow you to see that you are worthy. Ask them to allow you to be limitless, be priceless. Because I asked for all of those things, and look at me. If I can have a podcast, like Nina, thank you so much. Nina is my coach, and she has everybody. I have to promote my girl Nina. She's a life coach, and she has given me such inspiration. She made me recognize who I am as well. So and I'm gonna talk about my workshop that I just started to organize. And you guys, if you want to attend my workshop, hi Julian. If you want to attend my Be Authentically You workshop, I was talking to a lady today. She does journaling, and she have like journals that can help you, because this 3-year journey was based on a lot of things. And I had to journal, I had to meditate, I had to do yoga, I had to get up and dance and move my spirit and my energy around. I had to get a life coach to tell me that I can do these things that I want to do. And you need to have people around you that are telling you that you can. You need a group of people that are inspiring you and that are seeing the talent that you are. If you surround yourself with people that are not telling you these things, you're in the wrong crowd. I'm sorry to tell you. You need people that are going to see the gift that you are to humanity and bring out those gifts. That's why I'm coaching, because Nina inspired me to coach. Yeah, I'm telling you, Amazing. You need to be around a group of people that are telling you that these ideas that you have are possible, because anything is possible when you have God in your heart, when you have source, when you have universe, when you have spirit, when you have whoever you have around you that you feel that you're connected to. They're giving you their dreams, these dreams and these ideas for a reason. Understand why. When you ask yourself who you are, then you're gonna realize, oh shoot, you know what? That dream that I had, that idea that I had, that is possible. Why did I get that? Guess what? You get that for a reason. When you realize that nothing don't come to you out of the blue, it is meant for you. Then and only then will you start moving in your power. Then and only then will you, hi Anne, how are you? Then and only then will you start moving different. You will start acting different. People are, and I realize that when you want it bad enough, God send the right people to you. The universe send the right people in your path. Is if you are present to them, they will have the answers. If you're listening to music, anything that you ask a question to, like what you're pondering, it might be in the music. If you're watching a movie or show, the answers will be in that movie or in that show. You have to be present. Power of now. Eckhart Tolle is amazing, right, Nina? The power of now. When you are in the present, when you stop your mind from overthinking and like being present. Right now, I'm looking at you guys. I'm getting my downloads because I know what I'm saying because I am present to you. Yes, Julia, you see that? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That's me. That's you. That's Nina. That's Anne. That's Raquel. That's anyone that is watching this. When you learn something, how do you become an expert on something? Like, I didn't realize that I was an expert. I tell myself now that I'm an expert because God tell me I'm an expert. So I'm an expert. I'm a teacher. I learn from my lessons and I'm willing to teach. I'm willing to say what I've learned. And it's up to people if they want to listen or not. That means that you're going to go and you're going to repeat the same lesson. It's like a test. This life test, if you do not pass that lesson, that test, you're going to relive it in a new experience. That's what I've learned. When you're in a relationship and you know that this relationship is not working and you keep I'm in a relationship. Sure enough, I'm in a relationship. When you know that that relationship is not worth nothing, but you go years, you go months knowing that this, and then it turned into years. And then you get in the same experience when your worth is now, you're losing who you are to the person that you know don't deserve it. So start recognizing that you deserve the best. I'm not telling anyone to leave their relationships. I'm not telling anyone to leave their jobs. When you are ready, when you know your worth, when you know that you deserve better, then and only then will you move different. So please, I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer on my podcast, and I'm gonna have to put a disclaimer on my lives. I am not telling you what to do, but if it resonates, it's a sign. God is answering you through me. So take what I say with a grain of salt, or take what I say as, you know what, she's telling me what I need to hear right now. Thanks, Nina. Yo, this thing is coming to me like, you know when you're in the zone? I told you my cousin's song, In the Zone. When you're in the zone, it just comes and it just flows. Okay, this thing is coming natural to me. And I'm only here to help. I'm not here to hinder. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to judge your circumstances. I'm not here to tell you what to do. But I know what I did. And now I know how I get to this point. And it's not about being cocky, and it's not about, I'm sorry if I come across that way. But this is Francia Hurley. You get me? This is like, I don't know how many different personalities came out today, like right now in this life, but I am a jack of all trades, master of none. I'm also very funny. I think I'm funny. But either way, yes. So this is what I mean. Like when you get to know yourself, you realize that not only are you strong, not only are you resilient, not only are you honest, not only are you valuable, not only are you worthy, not only are you this, not only are you that. You're all of that and more. You're all of that and more. I'm telling you, Dion, your rent is paid. Your rent is paid, Dion. Know that your rent is paid. It's being paid. Trust me. All that money we put in the economy, and now they're trying to give us what? What? That's our money. And if people don't want it, oh well. All of our ancestors died and put money into our countries and stuff. Where is all that money? That's what we need to start asking. Let me start waking people up, yeah, because anyhow, just see I go. Yes, you know what? I'm not telling you anything that you didn't know already. I'm not telling you anything that you didn't witness. The system is broken. And it's not just the system. We know the system is broken. You know, yeah, welfare is supposed to be, I think there should be that's another thing that I want to go on to, because I dealt with a lot of people that have been on welfare, and you know what, they're great people. It's just that the system, we have trapped people, have been trapped in the system to continue the system. So you have to give people a helping hand, and a lot of people are walking around with a lot of trauma and a lot of pain, and they only think that they're one-upping the system, but the system is one-upping them because the system want you to be a part of it. So how are you not going to be a part of it? By being productive, by being in your purpose, by being passionate about your life, by being your true authentic self, knowing that you are here for a reason, not sitting down and collecting things that you know eventually is gonna keep you down. Rise up. Exactly, Julian. You see it. But that's another topic. I might have to do a podcast on that eventually. Yeah, I might do another episode. My podcast is coming live and direct. I'm telling you, this is coming from Source himself, how I'm speaking. Because I get up and I set an intention and I say, you know what? Tell me what I need to say to the people that need to hear it. And they're going to hear it eventually. So I know that I'm going places. I know that I'm coming from my authentic self. And success is all around me. Abundance is all around me. Blessings is all around me and in me. And I want you to feel this way. I want you to know that your purpose is already being alive. Julian, of course. Hi, Elsa. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm just talking. I hope you listen to my, you know what? I'll send the link to you, Elsa, for my podcast. Knowing who you are is very important in this awakening time. And that's the core root of yourself. People want to always look at the cause and effect. They always want to look at the effect. They don't look at the cause. What's causing you to feel to do these things? What's causing this to happen? The cause and effect is very, very important. I don't like to just look at the surface of things. I like to go underneath and see, where is this coming from? Where is it coming from? And I realize in my reality, everything that is showing up in my reality is something that is internal. If you have internal turmoil, it will show up in your reality. And that's a fact. When you are going through something, God is going to send experiences to show you this is how you're thinking. Okay, let me give you that in your reality. So you have to think, you have to know what you're thinking. Recognize that your thoughts really do become your reality, because your thoughts are internal. The things that are showing up in your present is what's going on inside. So if chaos is inside of here and not peace, chaos will be in your present. So make sure that you know that peace is already inside of you, just like love. Just all your values are something that is the fabric of yourself. You have to get back to your values instead of letting material things control you. I don't mind looking cute. I don't mind getting my nails done and wrapping my hair and getting my makeup on. But those shit, this doesn't define me. This doesn't define who I am. These are a part of me on the external, and I'm feeling great. So obviously I'm going to look great on the outside. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm, you know, but you know, when you're feeling good on the inside, you start to look good on the outside. That's the fact. That's a fact, man. I'm talking to you and I have to listen to myself because I am impressing myself. So you know, sometimes, you know, I sit down and I'm like, should I do a live? Should I do a live? No, I shouldn't, blah blah blah. But you know what? Sometimes you have to talk, and all these thoughts that are going on in your head is just confusing you more and more. That's why journaling and speaking your truth is very healing. When you journal, you get a lot off your chest. You get a lot out of your mind. So it leaves room for something positive to come in. All the confusion, all the this, all the that is going on in there. When you bring that on the outside and put it down, you start to think clear. You understand? You start to see things in a different perspective. You see it, you get a world view. You look at, when people are reacting to you, you're going to realize that they're projecting onto you because you are not that. People's energies, you know, I never really pick up on people's energies until I really started to interview people and get to know them and understand their journey. And that's where I started to get my compassion from and my empathy. And that's when I see how beautiful these people are. And they want to hide. You know, I met some singers and, oh no, I don't want to sing. And when they sing, oh my God, it's like angels. And I met some people that do art. And I'm like, you know, that art can heal. That art can heal people because it's coming from your authentic self. When you have a God-given gift, that gift is meant to be shown to other people that have gone through that trauma, that have gone through that pain, that have gone through that joy, that have gone through. That's why people connect with art. That's why people connect with the songs that are being sung, because a songwriter is writing their feelings. A songwriter is, you know, being authentic. And that's why so many people resonate with a lot of singers and they go to bat for singers. But we need to stop putting celebrities up on this pedestal and then putting ourselves down. We need to put ourselves on those pedestals and realize that we are the same as these celebrities. We just give them our energy more. They are talented, but we have to recognize that we are talented as well. If you don't think that you're talented, I'm here to tell you that you are more talented than you. I'm here to remind you of who you are. Your artistry. Everything about you is unique. And you're a part of a bigger picture. You're part of a puzzle. And if you realize that every single one of us is here for a reason, and you tap into that worldview, then you'll realize the people that come in front of you, the people that are in your life, are there to teach you the lessons that you need, that you ask for. And sometimes when we stay in things that the time is up, there's an expiration date on certain things. And it's up to us. If we don't learn the lesson, we will keep reliving it over and over. When something is expired, what do? You let it go. You take away. So sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, Some people come into your life for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. Look for the lessons in everything that every single person come in front of you. Because those are people that you ask for those experiences. Whether it be, as I said, whether it be job, whether it be relationships. Those are two big things. Whether it be life in general. Sometimes you have to ask questions about yourself. That's why I said, know yourself. When you know yourself and you know your purpose, God, the universe, is going to give you things to confirm what you already know. Because when I said that I was fearless, he gave me an experience that I would never forget, and I don't want to go back there. I already know that I'm fearless, so I don't have to repeat that lesson again. I put faith over fear. I put peace over chaos. I put unity over divide. That's why I'm seeing myself in every single person. You people out here in Donald Trump. Donald Trump have an ego. That means that you have an ego. Meaning he need to be knocked down a peg or two. But you know what? He's serving a purpose. He's there for a reason. Everybody is serving a purpose. We just have to realize that if you don't like what he is doing, you combat that with love. You combat anything that anybody bringing hatred to you and gossip to you. Those are negative things. We always talk about the devil. The devil don't show up in red horns, you know, and a tail or whatever. The devil show up in anger and hate and divide. He shows up in all kind of different negative things, dark things. And God is always a part of you. We are light beings. We are light. So love is always a part of us. So it's either we choose to bring out the love in us and show it to our fellow man, or we go to the dark side. And right now, the dark side is like, you see what's happening in the world with Corona. So you are a light being. You have to spread love. Hi Jackie, how are you? You start young. You know, you're a teacher, so you know what I'm saying. You teach the kids from young to love themselves. And you give them that, that strength, and you build them up. There's a lot of teachers in positions that are sabotaging kids and are, marking them bad, thinking that they're ranking these kids low. You actually are hurting the kids, because then the kids are gonna go there and hurt other kids. When you put favoritism on other kids and blah blah blah, other kids out there feeling left out, they're gonna go there and do something. That's another story in itself, but I don't want to go on. But either way, I want you to know that I do appreciate you watching my video. I hope that you have a chance to watch Values Over Vanity. Listen to Values Over Vanity. I do really, really appreciate you listening to it. I'm getting really good feedback. As I said, this thing is coming from my heart, and it's a combination of what I've seen. I sit down and I observe a lot, and now is my time to be the change that I want to see in the world. And same as you have to be the change that you want to see in the world. If you want to make a difference, you know what? Know yourself. Because when you start knowing yourself, you're going to start wanting better for the world around you. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope that you have an amazing, amazing night. Join me next week. I have another one coming next week called Everything Happens for a Reason. I hope that you join me. I'm going to try to do these every Sunday. So around 4ish. But I will be updating you soon regarding the workshop that I am going to be hosting. It is the Be Authentically You workshop. It is basically all the life journey that I took for the past 3 years, what have gotten me to my authentic self. And it was me, as I said, it was me journaling, it was me meditating, it was me doing yoga, it was me actually going and painting again. It was me, you know, meeting new people, network of people that was so supportive. It was me, you know, dancing. The workshop, I'm gonna have a break. I have to talk to Paris. I want a break of people just having fun and just waking up the spirit, you know. You know, everything don't have to be about talking and blah blah blah. We need to break it up a little bit so that it's a little bit fun. So I think we have to incorporate a little bit of music, like midday, midsection, halfway point, just to reawaken our spirit and to get us in the mood to continue the workshop until it's finished. And I think after maybe the last hour, we can do like a round table of what you have learned from this session, the workshop. And if it is, you know, something that people want, I can continue like maybe every couple of months doing this workshop. And I will know though. I will know based on the feedback that I got. And so far I'm getting really good feedback. So I want to thank everyone for their feedback regarding my workshop that I am planning for. Anyhow, thank you again so much. I know I got a little bit passionate earlier. So as I said, I have a lot of different personalities that comes out. So it's okay. Sometimes you have to get passionate. Sometimes you have to show people that this is in your blood. And you know what? When something is for you, you can never, ever, ever... I'm looking at this. Sorry. If something is for you, you will get it. And divine time. Like, you know, don't rush things. Don't be impatient. Just know that whatever is for you, you will get. And just be your authentic self and know who you are. Thank you so much. And goodbye.